You are now listening to Barcode Boys.
Y'all funky ass up, y'all know the routine.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm halfway nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps forward. I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. I am the have-not mascot.
Yo. Get some music on.
Baby, we don't want shit, we gon' get it from the ground up. Only the loyalist, realest niggas around us. In the gravel and dirt is where they found us. Yeah, they counted us out, look how we wound up. I've been ripping, running all night. And lately you been catching fits, fussing one fight. Remember you saying, babe, get on your bike. So I'm pedaling, never settling, see us leveling. All the way up, we black excellence. It came with hard work plus some reverence. For the game we in and some intelligence. And look at us now, it seems effortless. Know that I'ma find my way home. You wrapped up in my arms is my safe zone. Meanwhile, I'ma go and get this cake long. And hopefully it don't take long.
I think I need to find my way home. I think I need to find my way home. I think I need to find my way, my way, my way. I think I need to find my way home. I've been in the field trying to get this bread right, so you can live your life and hold your head high. I got too many problems and I need a little mama, cause I got a little mama trying to get things right. You can catch me in the trenches like a plumber, or you can catch me in the heat just like a summer. Got me dishing that fast, call me a runner. I'm shining bright like a diamond, call me a sunner. Tryna ride with the top down, bitch, I'm in the coupe. Let me put this noodle in your water, call that shit a soup. I need a tight fit, bitch, I'm feeling like a soup. Got me marching in that pussy, got me feeling like a troop. Over there, that's sergeant. Got you niggas bound down when I walk in. Got lost in the sauce, too caught in the zone. I think I need to find my way home. I think I need to find my way home. I think I need to find my way home. I think I need to find my way, my way, my way. I think I need to find my way home. Find my way. I think I need to find my way. I think I need to find my way.
Yo, what's good with the people? What's good, LBZ? Just some regular guys and gal having some real conversation. What's good with the family? LB's Fly, what's good with y'all, man?
Yo, what up?
Another
What's
day,
going-
another blessing to be alive.
Hey, man, another day above ground. We can't complain, man. Woman Chat Wednesday. Y'all know what it is. Let me take this time real quick because we're back on Woman Chat Wednesday. Let me apologize to LBZ. What was we talking about last time? Cheating in the conversation or something? I'm taking the liberty to apologize because she said I mentioned it, and I did mention it. So I apologize, LBZ, to you sincerely.
Thank Thank you. I appreciate the apology.
What's good with everybody, man? Keith, what's good, man? What's good, Jason?
Matt look like he ready for football season, man.
Hey, man, Matt, we're about to get back into that sports desk, man. On Saturdays, man, me and Fly, we're gonna put something together, man, and get it together. But what's good with the family, man? How y'all doing, man, today? How was y'all day, man? Everybody seemed a little down today, man. But Wednesday ain't close enough to the weekend.
Middle of the week.
I about to say Wednesday.
I'm ready to shut this thing on down for the week, you know.
Ready for this thing to be over. Keith, what's good, brother? Yeah, man. Hey, chat, how y'all day going, man? Yeah, I mean, it's all right, man. You know, I've been up early, man. You know, so I be up early, man, for real. But we here, man. No complaints, man. I guess we start getting to some of these topics because we got a few things to talk about, man. Some relationship stuff, some stuff going on with women around the world, all types of stuff. So I guess we'll get into it, man. How y'all feel about this, man? I don't know if y'all heard about this woman in Virginia State that a woman in Virginia that she killed two Virginia Department of Transportation workers. Women out here tripping out here nowadays. I don't know what's going on.
Women tripping?
I'm saying women out here moving like the men. I ain't gonna lie, man. They out here catching bodies. They out here doing all types of crimes and everything. Virginia State Police searching for 37-year-old Danica Rochelle Boyce, wanted on a murder charge in the deaths of two VDOT contractors, Rayshawn Eugene DeBarge, 30, and Philip Avery Wilson, 34, both of Emporia, were shot on July 24th.
Oh, that's B's background. Hey, B's, the hell going on out there in your backyard?
At a VDOT staging area near Route 1 and Route 288 in Chesterfield County. One man died at the scene. The other later died at the hospital. Police say the shooting is domestic related and that Boyce knew at least one of the victims, though the exact nature of the relationship has not been confirmed. Boyce is described as 5'6", 160 pounds, with black hair, brown eyes. Police say she should be considered armed and dangerous and are asking anyone with information not to approach her, but to call 911 immediately. The U.S. Marshals are assisting in the search. We got some more on her, man.
Wow.
The woman wanted for gunning.
Go ahead, LBs. What you wanted to say? I'll get more into her because there's some more. Had on the news. It's a little high profile too. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little high profile. She been on the run for like 2 weeks. They said.
Wow, you know I ain't watching the news, so I definitely missed that.
Yeah. We be all over the place. We out here chasing this paper, man. We out here chasing this money. What's up, Uncle Tony, man? Matter of fact, I ain't seen you on the show since I seen you in California, man. What's going on with you? How you doing, man? Uncle Tony in the building, man. Shout out my uncle, man. But check it out, man. We're gonna talk about this lady real quick, man, and we're gonna go on to the next
The
thing.
woman wanted for gunning down two VDOT contractors. 37-year-old Danica Boyce has eluded capture for 1 week now.
After the murders of two VDOT contractors in Chesterfield, the manhunt continues for their killer. State police say 37-year-old Danica Boyce is their prime suspect.
We have two people who lost their lives, and so it's very important for people to assist law enforcement in the search of the suspect.
Rayshawn DeLarge and Philip Wilson were shot last Friday at the VDOT equipment staging area near Route 1 and Route 288. One died at the scene. The other died later at the hospital. Investigators say Boyce knew at least one of the men, but they won't share what their relationship was.
I can't confirm at this time whether or not anyone else is involved. we were able to determine, or at least
Look, that ain't it. That ain't it.
the initial investigation has led us to believe that this is domestic related.
VSP is working with local, state, and federal partners to track Boyce down, with patrols on the ground and tips still coming in.
With an active investigation, those partnerships across law enforcement, the feedback and the response that we're getting from the community, that is all just helped in us moving fairly quickly along in this investigation, but we do need to locate her.
As for a motive, BSP will not confirm one. They say once Boyce is arrested, then they can share more. But right now, the main focus is finding her as soon as possible. If you see Boyce, call 911 immediately and do not approach her.
What you think? You know, they said VSP, Virginia State Police, not giving a motive. What do you think the motive could possibly be? What do you think the motive could be? Domestic, I'm saying it could be something involving children, though, or anything. It could be anything. Like, you don't know, like, but they saying to approach her armed and dangerous, like a whole, you know, approach her armed and dangerous, man. She might be hiding out in North Carolina, man. Never know, man. Hey.
Been almost a week, right?
It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks and she on the run. She on the run eating like Nora. She on the run eating, but she I tell you what, man, I don't know, man. I don't like to see women getting caught up with these type of crimes. I'd be like, yo, what the hell going on, man? Like, you went and killed them at work. You went and got them on the side of the highway and off them. What type of you? That's premeditation. You walked them dudes down. And then it was 2 of them, so ain't no telling what it is, man. Hopefully, I don't know, man. Danikia.
Yeah,
I thought it was Danica, but
in knowing what the motive was.
I would like to know that too, man. I'm not saying, you know, I'm really turn yourself in, man. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to hear about you getting gunned down by the police in the street like they do the men. So turn yourself in. They ain't giving no motive. So whatever it is, police already know what it is. Whatever the motive is, they don't want to say it. And it's sad, and when police do stuff like that, I think that police be like, don't want her to have like people that come to her aid while she's out there. So they want to say, you know, keep her, you know, look at his armed and dangerous, just contact the police, this, that, and the third. Because if they tell you the motive and the motive is something, you like, oh no, she should have did that to them. You know what I'm saying? They think she have help running. So I feel like she need to get ahead and turn herself in. Oh, you was down there in Cincy? Oh, man, how you like Cincy out there, man? What's going on down there? Keith said Cardi B, baby daddy, just got signed in Washington. He stayed close to her.
Uncle Tony, did you taste the chili? Had that Cincinnati chili?
Yeah, what's going on down there in Cincy? Uncle Tony be all over the place, man. He moving around, man. Live your life, young man.
His retirement.
Yeah, he said it was good, all good. Had a great time. Yeah, enjoy yourself, man. Live your life, man. Live your life. You know, our grandmother, she used to go everywhere she used to go. She used to bring back, it didn't matter where she went, she brought back salt and pepper shakers. You still got them salt and pepper shakers, Fly?
No, I do.
She had all these salt and pepper shakers from all over the world. They were like, what?
I got every one.
That's what you collect when you go on, but she definitely got it, man, with places from and everything. What up, nephew? What's up, Wes? I'm saying she may not necessarily get 100 years, Keith. We got to see what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got a motive. It could possibly be self-defense. It could possibly be something where it's like a crime of passion. I don't know if they got that in Virginia. But the more you run, you make yourself look more and more guilty because you know what I'm saying. So, like I said, man, the police got the they got the motive. They just don't want to tell the public. So whatever it is, man, hopefully they get to the bottom of it, man. You know, I'm hoping that.
Yeah. Somebody know what the story is though. I'm looking on Facebook and see if I can see what people talking about.
Find something on.
Say something.
Somebody knows something. I know her personally. She ain't that type of person.
Right.
And you know how it be. Check out this situation, man. Here, y'all tell me. I want the women to tell me how y'all feel about this situation, because this situation here, man, was kind of crazy to me. But I don't know how crazy it is to women because it's their body. So I want to know how women feel. Surrogate mom reportedly refuses to abort baby as the biological parents requested the pregnancy be terminated following the baby being diagnosed with a heart condition, allegedly fled to Texas amid parents threatening a $250K lawsuit. An Alaska nurse who agreed to become a surrogate is now in a legal battle with the baby's biological parents after she refused to end the pregnancy when doctors diagnosed the unborn child with a serious heart condition. According to court filings, the baby was diagnosed with hypoplastic left heart syndrome, a rare but potentially treatable condition that typically requires surgery shortly after birth. According to the lawsuit, the biological parents allegedly asked the surrogate to terminate the pregnancy under a clause included in their surrogacy agreement. However, the surrogate said she couldn't go through with the procedure and instead offered to take full responsibility for the baby after birth. Court documents claim the offer was rejected, and she alleges the biological parents then threatened to sue her for $250,000 if she didn't comply. She also fears the child may not receive the life-saving surgeries doctors say could improve the baby's chances of survival. The biological parents have denied her allegations, arguing she has misrepresented the facts and that her claims are inaccurate. The surrogate has since left for Texas, where she hopes to give birth at a hospital with specialist experience in treating babies with complex heart conditions. Meanwhile, legal proceedings are continuing in multiple states as both sides fight over where the baby should be born and what happens after delivery. What do y'all feel about this? That's a different type of
It's a sad situation. I can see both sides.
I mean, but you only pregnant because you agreed to be a surrogate.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not easy for somebody to just get rid of a baby. Kill a life. It's not something easy to go through, but on the other hand, this is a part of what she signed up for. Like, that comes with it. That may be something that the parents could ask for. So should that have been something you waved off in the beginning, saying, even if it came down to that, I wouldn't be able to do it,
Right. And the surrogate could possibly, not be comfortable with having an abortion.
Yeah.
Like, I do see both sides as well, but you did sign on to be a surrogate, and they saying that it's something in the agreement where it says it's got certain clauses in the agreement where you agree that maybe if something was wrong with the child, that you would do that. So who was wrong? And should she be, I mean, they talk about taking her to court. Could she get locked up for this type of stuff?
It technically is not her baby. She's the womb.
But she's now agreeing to take care of the baby head on fully.
Yeah. It's sad. I mean, oh my God. I wouldn't want to be in that situation. Some people selfishly, and I think it's easier for the parents to actually make that decision because they're not actually invested in the baby other than financially right now. They contributed to genes probably, but I mean, carrying a life puts you in a different, bracket when it comes to wanting to protect that life, and because that's what your body is designed to do, protect that life. So it's easier for them to say, okay, pull the plug, because
Right.
they don't have any
Now,
guilt to live with,
now
and it
say in
could
the
be that they won't. Go ahead.
now say in an instance like this, right, where she, had a baby down in Texas and she get the life changing, the heart surgery or whatever got to be done with the baby, and the baby ends up being healthy, and the parents like, yeah, we want our baby, and she like, nah, this ain't your baby no more.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't want the baby. Y'all wanted me to get rid of the baby.
I would hope if she did go that route, and if they did agree to that they would, definitely make sure to write that in. That's definitely something that you can't come back and ask for that child now to come back to you. That
Yeah, that's wicked, man. That's wicked, man.
it is. It is. It's like, the parents probably don't want that expense of and a lot of parents do that. A lot of parents, when they find out a baby has the potential to have a lot of health problems, they terminate the pregnancy because, either, they don't want to spend the money, or they don't want to, have to care for a child of that level, and some people look at it as selfish. Some people look at it as planning ahead and part of a bigger financial and quality of life decision.
And the lady that's having the surrogate that's having the baby, she's willing to do all these things, get the surgery, go to a hospital where the baby could be treated properly and all that stuff.
But
I,
how is
I
she
just
going to afford that? You got to think about those things. You're looking at having to get some assistance to be able to afford those type of procedures, and possible ongoing, because you don't know how it's going to go. It could be completely successful. It could take a few years. It could take, several surgeries.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man.
But who's responsible for sheltering that person?
I just don't want to see, or hear about, her having a baby, and after she had the baby and did all the stuff that need to be done for the baby, and the parents like, no, we want our child. So I don't know, man.
I don't know if it's a right or wrong. I mean, I don't know in that situation if it's a right or wrong. I mean, both one could say right one way and still be right, and the other one could say right the other way and still be right. I mean, it's
I see both ways. I ain't gonna lie. I see both ways. It's just a difficult case. I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand how it's gonna play out, man. But
well, it don't seem like she's gonna, be
it,
able to
it
get her
don't look
own.
like she's
Like they're
complying.
gonna get an abortion.
Yeah, it don't look like she's complying. She all the way down to Texas. She preparing for whatever need to be done for the child and willing to take on the whole responsibility
But
of
she
being
can be
the
arrested for
child
that.
mother.
Like, she can go to jail,
And
especially if it goes to a judge and the judge orders her to comply, and she don't. She can go to jail, so it'll be a moot point anyway.
and that's what I wanted to ask too. Like when women having babies, they get attached to like the kid inside of them. So I don't know, man. This is rough. This is rough. So I don't know, man. And I want to know if, with the ladies out there, like what y'all would do. Would you obey the parents' wishes and get rid of the baby, or would you just, if you attached to the baby, what would you do? What would you do, man? That's a rough one, man. I saw that shit and I said, man, this is something different right here. I don't really hear about too much of this type of stuff, but I'm gonna bring it
That
up and
is
see
why
what
they
the
put those things in writing. That's exactly why they have those contracts.
contracts. Yeah,
Kind of keep that
yeah.
decision out of your hands, because you need to function as the source of the, for the, carrying of that child, not necessarily making decisions for the life of the child.
It's crazy. I tell you that. It's real.
I would say if it was me, if I couldn't, if that, well, I know I wouldn't be able to abort the baby. Especially as far along as she is. That's crazy. But I would make sure I could agree to that beforehand, before I even get involved.
Yeah, and not for nothing. I know how the parents feel as well. They feeling betrayed. Like, how you going? What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably their child. Like, they provided the embryo, with sperm and egg, and now you telling me you're gonna make my child be born knowing they're gonna have all of these things to go on, probably pain. You know what I mean? Like, the quality of life probably would not be as great. So, do they have a right to have that say?
I think so, man. Like, and then I know they feel bad about who they chose to be a surrogate. Like, and they sitting around like, you know what I'm saying? What we choose this, and she gonna play this game? They trying to sue for 250,000, and I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Suing for 250,000, like, evidently y'all think she got that type of money, and this could be money that's going to the child. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's just so much. It's just so much with this, man. I don't know, man. But
yeah,
like I said,
definitely.
man, hopefully everything works out for them and works out for the parents and works out for the surrogate as well, man. Hopefully it don't go to no crazy legal battle or nobody got to go to prison or nothing over that. So, I just wanted to see how y'all felt about that, man. But we're going to talk about this. I know we talked about K. Michelle. I don't know if it was last week, week before last. But I saw something this morning, man. And I said, y'all got to bring this up because this is the stuff that I was saying, that a lot of these celebrity women, we know them. But I want y'all to hear what she say in an interview. Check it out.
Just humiliated her husband on the Breakfast Club for everybody to see. Yo, she knows she wrong for this, bro.
Yeah, like I've known him since high school. I was the girl. I stood him up for prom. Yes. Yeah. After I wanted the bad boy, I wanted the athletes. I wanted the rappers. After I seen their behavior, I was like, my friend love me.
I'm gonna go and get a dentist. I'm gonna go get a.
Yeah, and we have been together for years and years. Yes.
Now again, this is high school. K. Michelle was dating rappers and street dudes well into her adulthood. This is a story old as time. I can understand why you might be enamored to go back, but this dude is a doctor.
People got really mad because they was like, she say she let her husband sleep with other men, not no other women. She never has told me go do what you do, but he's also said I wouldn't leave you if I caught you cheating.
Come on, bro. It doesn't matter how many times you cheat on him, he won't leave you. Why would you admit that publicly? You are the weakest type of man that this earth has to offer. Do you understand the human being that we view you as a black man, as a doctor?
So putting my husband on TV because I was supposed to marry somebody. I've always said that since high school. I don't want to be married. When he didn't do it, he didn't give me the option to say no. So,
But you told him you didn't want.
And so he wasn't doing it. So I was getting mad.
You wanted him to change your mind.
Yeah, and so I told him, well, we've been together all this time. We had like 10 years. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And then I started to date somebody, dated a coach and all of that.
Oh my God. Yo, listen, man, I have for in my life. I don't know why any man will subject himself to this. I don't know why K. Michelle would do this. I just don't understand why. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? K. Michelle.
And not for nothing. And I ain't gonna bash her today, but she was just on Shannon Sharp talking about the husbands and why, what's wrong with our men and this, that, and the third. You are the problem. You like, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, sometimes we just got to be realistic. Yo, you up here saying how many niggas you dealt with, the athletes, the football players, the coaches. You done dealt with all these men and dealt with men while you was married and allowing your man, if I'm hearing right, to mess with other men. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of times, yo, like, I know we set our sights for the sky, and it's good to, you know, set our sights for the sky, but we also got to be realistic, yo. We also got to be realistic. And when I say she 9 times out of 10, and I know I said this on the last, I don't know if it was the last show or the show before that, and I was like, 9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna never find that husband that she looking for. Now she says she don't want to be married. She was just crying and boo-hooing on shit in the shop. Did anybody see that? Fly, you saw that. I know we played this on the show. You remember this, LBZ. She was up here crying on the show, talk about she want a husband, she want this forever love, and she want this, that, and the third. And then you listen to her and you like, how do you want that? How you think a man gonna ever take you serious? And then you got a dentist or a doctor, whoever the guy is, that was with you since high school that you did dirty your whole life.
I was about to say, that's what B's kind of spoke about. It's gonna be dudes that's going, you know what I'm saying? Certain type of dudes out here that's willing to accept certain stuff, pay for anything, and just sit there type shit. But yeah, that shit disgusting, bro.
And then you come on a syndicated radio show that's playing all over the nation, not just in New York or wherever. It's playing all over the nation, right? And you talk about not really necessarily, you're talking about you, but you talking about what the man has to endure with being with you.
It sounded like a union out of convenience, or I don't even know whether it's convenience. You know, sometimes people get to a point, it's like, okay, you've been here with me, I've been with you, let's do the thing. You know, let's just get married. Because what?
Yeah, keep it real, LBs. I just be wanting you to keep it real with us sometimes.
She don't want that man. She ain't in love with him. That's not a love relationship. That's not a respect relationship. It's like,
yeah, ABs, but it clearly shows you the type of women these women are. Like, that doesn't make her happy. So regardless of her being in that situation and her knowing him that long, that don't make her happy. What makes her happy is these rappers and these people, you know, athletes, whatever. That's what make her happy. But none of them want to be with her.
And not for nothing.
She claimed in the relationships that she had, she got beat up. So I don't know what you want. Like, you want make a.
Hey, Bees, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just heard mad different dudes. That's why I'm confused on who was the one that beat her up. I just heard mad different dudes just now.
And then not for nothing. This is what I heard. Hold on, I don't know who's giving the echo real quick. It might be me. It might. Hold up. Yo, it's LBs. Look, and not for nothing, right? This was what I heard from her.
Must be
yeah, I dealt with the basketball, I dealt with the athletes, and once I see how them guys was, you don't see how you are yourself. You saw how they are, but you're not seeing how you are. And I got another video on my plate, but it's another female, but she was saying she was spot on, and I respected her because she understands. This is about being realistic. I'm just saying be realistic. That's all I be really saying with the woman and the celebrities. Just be realistic. Go ahead, LB.
Did you say I had an echo?
I don't know. My echo coming through you. I don't know. Every time I talk. You hear it? Yeah.
No, I
y'all don't hear the echo?
I don't.
I hear it.
And
okay, it might be me then.
Let me see. See, now there ain't no echo. But it's
I hear it. I still hear it.
Yeah, mute it real quick, LB. Now you ain't gonna hear it. You don't hear it now, right, Fly? Yeah. I don't know how I'm echoing through yours.
I don't hear it no more.
I don't get it, but it is what it is. We'll figure it out later on. But yeah, man, I just be, this is what I be saying about the Cardi B's and these women and shit. No, and I'm not being funny because I love all of them. I love K. Michelle. I love these women, but I would want them to be realistic. You think because you got a little fame, that shit don't mean nothing, yo. And you do got these guys that I see she had a husband, You got these guys that's willing to accept it. He's willing to, because you're willing to accept him doing certain things. So you got a whole fruit cup. You got a whole fruit cup. LB's back. Let me get in here. You got a whole fruit cup. Oh yeah, we better now, B's. We good. Okay. You got a whole fruit cup that you laying around with, and he say, yeah, let's get married. You get married with him, and you with him for all these years, and he allowing you to do what you want to do, and you pretty much allow him to date men. I don't know what is going on here.
This just sound wild, bro.
It's don't. Why get married then? Why get married?
What is the point?
Why did I get married too?
What is the point?
19.
And then,
why are you going out here purposely lying to God? Come on, man. What are you doing?
And then all the stuff you said on Shannon, it's like we could just take that and crumble it up and throw it out the window. That shit didn't even count. All that crying and boo-hooing and how you tried to make the men look and all that other shit, throw that out the window. Right? Throw it out the window. I want y'all to hear this other video and with this other lady, man, and y'all tell me how y'all feel about what she was saying. Because she was spot on. And a lot of times, this was with everybody, this men and women alike. We got to look in the mirror and we got to just be realistic with who we are.
Me making this live was basically I realized today that I have nothing to offer a man. Nothing. And I feel like it took me 32 years to realize it, because I just found that out today. So I was today years old when I realized it. And then it took me a lot of pride swallowing to be able to admit it. I'm going to tell you why I feel the way I feel. This is not based off anyone else. This is only based off myself. But I just wanted to share it just in case it may help somebody else. I feel like I don't have anything to offer to a man because a man asked me what I had to offer him. And it was the way he asked that made me realize that I don't. He simply stated, I realize that you're single, but tell me what would I benefit from having you as my woman? Now, outside of the basics like, oh, I look nice, I can cook, I work, I didn't have nothing else to offer. And the reason I realized that I didn't is because I got to thinking about myself. And all I've been doing for so many years is just working and taking care of kids. I don't know necessarily what I'm into, so there goes hobbies. I'm not necessarily sure my feminine level of energy because majority of my relationships, I wore the pants. So how can you, as a woman, offer to be a woman to a man if you've never fully been a woman? I am a woman because I'm a female, but I'm talking about like actually be a woman, like to a man. I've never experienced that, so I don't know what that feels like. So I can't honestly say that I have anything to offer as far as a woman outside of just being a woman. So that means all I really do have to offer is some pussy because I'm a woman and we have one. That's really not enough. I can't honestly say I can offer you a nurturing environment because I'm too frustrated about the children that I have and the lack of help that I have with them. So it's like I can't necessarily be so nurturing to you when I'm frustrated at the amount of nurturing that I'm already doing. So therefore, I know I can't offer you that. I can offer cooking for you, but then to me, it comes at a price because if you're coming and you're sitting and you're eating my food and you're not providing any of it, I'm a feel away. So now I'm offering you bitterness. That's not anything a man wants. Why would you want a bitter female? Well, I'm bitter because of my own merits. So it's not your job to fix the bitterness. It's my job to fix. As much as I want a man to come to me ready, able to provide, work, and handle himself, I think that me as a female, I need to have my emotions in check because if a man wants peace, I don't have any because I'm frustrated. I'm bitter, I'm emotional, I'm upset. So I made this video because today I realized that I don't have anything to offer a man outside of good looks. And I learned that I don't want a man for just his looks. So how can I be so selfish and only offer a bare minimum and expect so much? That is some unfair shit. Now, I don't know about all these other females. Other females may not agree or even feel the way I feel. But I know me. I know the man that I'm looking for and wanting. I'm not even half of him. So the reason that I'm even talking about all of this is because I watched a video that Steve Harvey had a while ago. And what he said was that when you're out looking for a spouse, you should find a person that is a cup that is the same type of cup as you. So if you imagined yourself as a water bottle, and this is 2 Ozarka bottles, if you meet a spouse that is just a cap, and then you're a bottle, when you go into pouring into this person, they're a cap. So that means they can only hold a cap full of what you've poured. Well, if you pour everything you got into them, they've only held a cap full amount. So now it's time for them to pour back into you, and all they have is the cap. But you're still this whole bottle. So you expect this little cap to fill all of you up. That doesn't work. So now I'm realizing I've been walking around feeling like a bottle, but really I'm a cap. And I'm out here looking for bottles, and niggas are shaped like bottles, ain't full of shit. And I have nothing to fill them with. So I'm empty and low, and these men are empty too, and I'm out here mad about it. So I had to take a step back, and I've just learned this. I had to take a step back and look at myself and realize, girl, you don't even have shit to offer while you out here mad at these men. So how about you focus on getting you something to offer a man that would be something that they could walk away from you and feel like, you know what, I can't live without her. Because without her, I can't do this, this, and this, and this. Because I'm telling you, with me, you can get you some attitude. All the bitches got attitude. Well, I got one of them. Nobody wants that. And with me, you can get a baby because I seem to make those. But all the bitches do that. So what about me is going to be different from this next female? I'm about to take the time and figure that shit out. So I just want to share with y'all that some of us ladies may not necessarily have anything to offer a man, and we don't realize that because we feel like we're a woman and that's enough. But if you want a man to be more than just a nigga, then you're going to kind of have to be more than just a bitch. Okay, that's all.
I ain't even gonna lie, man, to nobody else, man. If I met a woman like that, right, and she said all this shit, like, even though that was a whole lot, and she said some shit like that, I would respect the shit out of her, yo. Like, I would, like, it takes a big person to realize, like, I ain't everything that I think I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need some work on myself and shit. That shit is huge. And that's what I'm saying about these celebrity women. I'm not saying all women, but these celebrity women who we talk about and people be saying, you know, we bashing them and stuff like that. No, it's not that I'm bashing them. It's that I see things that they may have to work on, and they out here looking for something that they may never receive because you got shit that you got to work on your goddamn self. And that's all I be trying to say. And maybe I don't be saying it in the most articulate way because sometimes I get hyped and shit like that. But I respect the shit out of this woman, Miss Delilah King, I think her name was. I respect the shit out of that. That was everything right there, man.
Yep. She made me proud when I saw that. I was like, yes, I'm glad somebody gets it and is brave enough to share it. And I went through looking through the comments.
Yo, I looked at the comments too. I looked at the comments. I looked at how many times people shared it, how many people viewed it. I said people understand. Like she said a mouthful, but she said some real shit.
But it is because it is a lot that I saw was negative as well. And it's all because of our mindset. Somewhere down the line, we've been taught as females, the only thing we need to be able to do is, you know, our most valuable asset is between our legs. You know, somewhere down the line, we forget that we're more than that. We have more to offer than that. And it's more needed from us than that. Right? Because when I got out of my last relationship, I was like, I don't even want to deal with nobody, right? Because, you know, I got to reset. And it took a lot to have to, for me, I like to reflect. Anything that goes wrong, I'm that type of person. If I keep something wrong, I got to go back and see what I did wrong so I know I don't do it again. I need to fix it, right? So I had to reevaluate some things like what could I have done better in this union or this relationship, or what could have been on either side better. And I realized that I was a pourer. I had a bigger cup than he had capacity for. He wasn't willing to pour into me when I was low. It was more so just continue to take. And that's something that I figured out. I don't need that in my life anymore. I'm an automatic giver. I'm an automatic need filler. That's my personality. That's who I am. People that know me, people that's around me, if I care about you, anything you need, I'm going to try my best to help you with. Whether I know how to do it or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm that person. I'm that go-to. That's me. That's the role I like to fill. And it's people out there who can't handle that. This type of person I had to learn, I need that in my life. If you're the closest thing to me, I'm looking to you to fill me up when I get empty pouring into everybody else. And if you don't have the capacity to do that, that's where we're going to be mismatched. But I had to look, and I had to step back, right after that, and kind of figure some things like, yeah, just be single. So it's, it just wasn't going to work, because there's some other things I had to work on too, but it's a result of a lot of things. And I also like something else that she said, which brought me to about explaining how people pour into each other, which brought me to the aspect where people started to misunderstand when we say provider in a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Finding a provider. So a lot of the things that started going wrong in the household, when you have both parents at work and you have children in the household, it takes two parties to pour into each other to fill those cups and fill in those gaps. If one party is not doing that, which typically we know can usually be the non-active parent or the father or whatever, is typically seen as the man not doing his part in taking the load on the household work, taking the load off of, the family structure, just to fill in those gaps. So it causes a lot of stress, and women get angry, women get bitter because you're not doing anything. You're sitting on a video game after you get out of work, but yet I gotta cook and make sure the kids are good, get them to bed, and you're not helping with that. So that's a filling of the cup aspect, right? Because if both of us had to work, both of us are coming home empty. It takes both of us to get to a situation in the household where we can start then pouring into each other. But if you sleep while I'm getting the kids ready for bed, who's pouring into me before I go to sleep so I can wake up in the morning and do it all again the next day? Right?
I get
so
it.
we got to think about that stuff. We got to say, okay, well, we're in this together. It should be an equal part. So then we'll have that extra hour. Let me help you with this. Let me help you with that. We both work. We both should share all the other responsibilities as well. So we have time to fill and refill each other's cup so we can do it the next day. And a lot of times that doesn't happen. So when I say we look for a financial provider, it's so one of us don't have to go work all day. So when you come home, I can be that peace for you. When you come home, I can provide that peaceful environment for you. I can make sure that food is ready. I can make sure your clothes are clean. I can make sure the house smells good. I can make sure the bills are paid so you don't have to worry about that. I took that off of your plate, right?
Right.
I can pour into you when you have a bad day because my cup is full. My day is less stressful. But when we take it out of that picture and we say, no, I don't want that, I want a 50-50, then you got to evaluate what that really means. You got to evaluate what that really is going to equate to when you're talking about the quality of your relationship and what you're getting from your partner. That's how I look at being, when I say I want somebody that's financially stable, because if it came down to it, yes, I need that, because having kids, having to navigate work life, that takes a lot on two people. It takes a lot. So we got to work together.
Yeah, like I said, man, I respect. Yeah. Like I said, I respect everything she said, and that if she said that to a man, that'd make a man reflect though. That'd make a man like yeah, I ain't ready. That'd make a man reflect like, damn, what I got to offer. Like maybe I need to step my shit up as well. So it's good to have that awareness and be aware that like I ain't there yet. I need to tighten some things up, and that'll make a man say, you know what, I might not even be there either. I got to tighten some things up as well. So, like I said, I respect that, man. And for this to come out and say that, like a lot of people not willing to say these type of things. Or, some people just, they just feel like, oh, they got it all together or whatever the case may be. And she's saying, I don't have it all together, and it's just taking me 32 years or however long she said to figure this out. I'm today's years old when I figured this out, and a lot of times people don't never figure it out for a lifetime because they just used to what they used to. But yeah, man, you wanted to say something, Fly? Maybe not. But anyway, I respected that, man.
Are you still getting
My bad. I was about to tell you. I hear echo. That's what I was about to tell you.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's because I had to. That's why I muted LB's when she first came back. I wasn't hearing no echo. I wonder what's causing that though. I don't know what's causing that. An extra microphone, an extra something speaker, something. I don't know. Some extra something. But we'll figure it out. We'll have it together tomorrow. Yeah, man. But and what I noticed too is that more women are comfortable with being single and figuring some things out, man. Like I said in the title, man, Whoopi Goldberg says she's a fan of the hit and runs and she's cool with being single. She don't want no man and this, that, and the third. And I wanted to ask the women, man, do you think that at the older you get, you feel like, it's just, I don't need no man, you know what I'm saying? I just need you to provide a service for me and go about your business. Because I'm about to play what she say, and I think I might be respecting it a little more because she's a little older. But the young women, I don't get it. But Whoopi about what? I don't know how old she is. I don't know how she a fan of the hit and run. I don't know how old. Well, how old is Whoopi, man? LBZ, tell me how old Whoopi is, man.
Whoopi got to be in her 60s or 70s.
Sheesh.
There is this idea, not everybody, right? But I think, majority is that love has to cost you. That there's this idea that in order to have true connection, your expression of your love, your expression of engagement is simply not enough.
Well, that's probably true. This is why I'm not interested in relationships, because I don't want to have to think about you. I don't want to have to think about what your needs are, why you're upset. I don't want to have to answer questions about why you're mad at me. I'm happy for you to be at your house. I love a hit and run.
Okay.
I love a hit and run.
And also some of the things that you're mentioning in my mind, I wouldn't even put them on anybody else because that's my
yeah.
Whatever happened to, it's my duty to make sure that I'm happy. It's my duty to make sure that I'm okay. There is this idea.
Well, y'all heard that. I ain't trying to get the whole interview because I don't be wanting them to clip us, man, and give us these violations they be trying to give us. But how you feel about, how old is Whoopi? I think she like 70. Maybe not.
She's 70.
And she a fan of the hit and run? Whoopi is a fan of the hit and run, y'all.
Ain't nothing wrong with a hit and run. Ain't nothing wrong with a little hit and run,
I mean, it ain't, right? It ain't, I guess, right? It ain't. And I guess Whoopi too old to be worried about how somebody looking at it. If somebody looking at it as, oh, Whoopi an old whore or whatever. But I'm not going to say that about Whoopi. I don't know how many marriages she been in, maybe. I don't know. But once you at a certain age, I guess she figured like, I got it figured out, man. I got all my stuff situated. I got my bread and, I ain't going to be here that much goddamn longer. I might as well have fun. I don't want no man. I don't even want to deal with that. I could understand that at that age. So, all right, so let me put it this way. How would you think a young woman, you think young woman should think like this as well? A younger woman should think like this and be, a fan of the hit and run, and you go to your place and that. Do you think like that about a younger woman? I can understand Whoopi. Like I said, she older, she rich, she got her situated, she got a will and testament and everything together, and everything situated, big old house, and I get it. But the younger woman, I can't get with that. Maybe, am I looking at it wrong? Do you think I'm looking at it wrong? Like, cause me, I'm looking at the younger woman. I'm looking at them like fast, like you let nigga hit and run it. You ain't gonna never get married. Whoopi, on the other hand, she don't want to get married. She done been there, done that. She ain't into that no more. But am I looking at it wrong for thinking that the younger women shouldn't be thinking like that? Because I'm sitting here listening to Keke Palmer agree and talk about right, and all that. But I don't think you should be thinking like that, young lady. Am I wrong? Somebody tell me, man. Help me out, LB.
Hey, this generation of women is different, bro.
It's not the generation of women. I keep trying to tell y'all, y'all's idea of what women think and how women are so different is far off. I can't even be honest with y'all because of the way y'all think. And it happens. It happens. I don't know what else y'all want to hear, but it happens. Whether the women tell you or not, it happens. And they okay with it, because you don't want all the time to have that responsibility, like she said, to have to think about you, to have to text you, to have to call you, to have to hold a conversation, to have to entertain your requests for dates, to have to sit here and coddle your feelings, got to sit here and listen to your conversation, got to hear how your day went. Sometimes you don't want to do all that with people. You just want to, have fun and keep it moving. It happens.
All right, LBs, I hear you saying it happens. All right, y'all want a nigga to beat it up sometime. Beat it up and go about your business. I get it. Now, I'm sitting here, I'm seeing with Aaron Road. I've done the hit and run a lot when I was younger. Do you share that with your partner, or you just try to keep that a secret? Have you done the hit and run where you bringing them around people where you did these hit and runs with? See, this is what I'm saying. This is how men think. Like
y'all can't handle that. Y'all can't.
We don't want men looking at us crazy. Like, I don't want no man looking at me crazy. Like, yo, you dealing with her? Shit, I know 3 other niggas hit that.
Hey, yo, but you hear this? You hear this? And this what's hilarious to me. You get women that play that game, play the hit and run game. Why, when you do the hit and run, now you want to be in a relationship? Should be goofy, bro. That's what I'm saying. It sound good. I've never been a. Yo, I'm just being honest, yo. I don't get that. Everybody always want to be in a relationship. It ain't never no drive by. It's always a relationship. I don't know. This sound funny. It sounds funny to me. What I hear.
It sounds funny to me.
Apparently.
It sounds funny to me too, Fly, because when you knock their leg loose, they act like they ain't attached, but they attached.
They act like they ain't attached. Next thing you know, they don't call feelings. Yeah.
Let them be grabbing the back of you, grabbing them sheets and losing their mind, and you leave up out of there, and they call and you can't get in touch with you. Shit start feeling a little different.
I don't know. I think it's different, and I know, at least for me, I always made sure to know. Let everything be known up front. This ain't that. And so if you ready to get down, and that's what we gonna do.
See, I hear you, LBs. And just because you letting some shit be known that it ain't that,
but these is funny.
Shit could possibly become that in your mind. A nigga take real good care of you in that session. Like, God damn, this nigga laid it down. I like everything about him. Oh my goodness. And and the nigga like, no, you said it wasn't that. You know what I mean? You see the nigga at the mall with another female holding hands. Like, hold on, what is this?
Hey, yo, Bees will get on the show, have 100 DMs. She gonna be like, I ain't about that life. I ain't into that type of stuff.
Come on. You gotta know. You gotta choose the right one too. You can't go do that with everybody. You gotta choose the right one. You gotta be a little.
So when a nigga doing the hit and quit it, is he giving y'all a mediocre? He giving y'all a mediocre wood? Y'all want the mediocre wood, or y'all want them to slam it down? Like, I mean, I don't know.
How do you understand that?
Women get attached to the nigga that
slam it down anyway, because you got to be seen as the man, So you gonna do the best you got.
I'm saying a nigga come to the bedroom like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and shit changes. Like, shit, this nigga laid that thing down.
Not for me. I
don't want him to share that. I don't want him to go give that to nobody else.
I ain't never thought that about nobody. I promise you. Sex-wise, sex ain't never kept me in a relationship.
LBZ ain't never been in love, bro. I don't think she's ever been in love.
Hey, Bees, stop. You're embarrassing some motherfuckers up here. Don't say that, Bees.
You making them men feel worse.
You breaking some niggas' hearts up here, Bees. What the hell you talking about?
It ain't shit that I ain't told. I'm not that kind of person. I'm going to tell you exactly what I feel.
Oh, shit. Hey, yo, Bees a fucking demon, bro.
Damn, these niggas ain't handling that business.
She said, you telling them that shit?
You got to have more than that. I get get sex
Man,
anyway with dude down the street. I can go bang that. I mean, sex
nah,
ain't gonna keep
it's not the same. It's not the same as the
It
nigga
is.
that got you. Look,
I said for me. I don't know about nobody else. Ain't nobody.
I hear what
And
you're
I heard
saying, LB.
Ain't nobody.
But it ain't the same as the nigga that got you shaking like this and shit in the corner, curled up in the bed, like God damn.
Did it? Been there? Have a T-shirt. Wrote about it.
Oh my God. LBZ don't want no man. LBZ really don't want no man. I'm convinced.
Beast had a T-shirt, wrote a song about it. Like the here it go.
LBZ is hardcore.
I'm just saying, sex is not the end all be all. Just because the sex is extravagant, that's not all.
That's why I said. Look, that's why I said, right? You may like everything about the nigga, and then once you get the sex, even though you're telling them, this ain't gonna be no regular thing, and he knocked that thing loose. You saying to yourself, like, hold up, I like this dude. And now in his mind, no, this ain't regular thing. So when you see the nigga walking through the mall, or you catch the nigga outside and he got the next chick in the car, you like, what the hell is he doing? You want to make your presence felt.
That's what they do. Yes, they do.
You want to make your presence felt. Hey, such and such.
You don't do the hit and run with somebody you could potentially like that.
Oh my God.
Right? They gotta have some flaws, some stuff you don't get down with.
Lord of mercy.
I'm just saying, it's just some rules to this thing.
All right, I see how y'all think. Yes, and Aaron, I'm hearing you saying, yes, I share that information. So let me tell you this, Aaron, this just as a man. Since you share that information, you got to be aware of what you're getting yourself into. That you shared that information, and the man might possibly be looking at you some type of way. He might be looking at you some type of way if you say, yeah, I done had a bunch of hit and runs, a bunch of one-night stands and shit like that. You got to be aware of how a man may possibly be looking at you if you're sharing that information. What you say, LB?
It definitely makes men insecure.
No.
Because now they think
it's not
good enough. Is my dang big enough for her?
No, that's not the insecurity. Niggas don't want to know that.
I'm just sharing my experience.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that's not how I don't know about other men. I don't think that's how men think. And me personally, I don't think like that. Oh, is my thing big enough? Is this, that, and the third? I don't think like that. I'm thinking like, damn, she been around the world and Like, what the fuck? I'm not thinking about that. She done been around the world. What the fuck is going on? Hold up, man. I may possibly, every nigga that talked to her might have done touched her. I don't know what the hell going on.
That is that insecurity.
No, it's not insecure.
Like that's insecure.
Nah, man. Niggas ain't gonna look at me like niggas won't look at me like a clown. It's good to be transparent though. Aaron, you might get the man that feel like, yeah, I'm the beast tamer. I could tame her little ass. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna tame her little ass. You may get running to a guy that's like that, you know what I'm saying? But man, you gotta understand, if you're in an area where, say, most of your hit and runs happen, in a nigga mind, automatically he like, damn, I went to school right down the block. We've been living in the same neighborhood for forever. We go to the mall, if we go anywhere in the neighborhood, niggas know her. So how I'm a tamer? How I'm gonna put her and get her in check? Because we ain't gonna be playing this hit and run thing and you think you can hit and run all the time. No. You might want to resort to your old ways. No.
Well, I mean,
been around the world and
You heard differentiate whether or not you're having a hit and run versus somebody you want to pursue in a relationship.
What's the lady name that made that song? Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I wonder what she was saying. She probably had a lot of hit and runs too. She probably had a lot of, because now I'm looking at that song different. Like, come on, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. But y'all never answered about the younger women. And Aaron, you grown now. Would you tell younger women it's cool to go ahead and have a bunch of hit and runs or like the hit and run and possibly be single for the rest of your life? Is that cool?
Ian, another thing is, I don't understand how women telling you to go ahead, build your body count up, whereas though in another couple years, a nigga ain't even gonna want you. I'm gonna be always honest with you. Be honest. I don't even know why they not being honest with the women. Because in a few years, a nigga ain't even gonna want you. You'll be done washed up.
Come on, man.
Well, I take that back. B said it's somebody for somebody. I guess it's gonna be somebody out there. It just won't be the one you want.
It gotta be the beast tamer. It gotta be the beast tamer. Because they like to say, yeah, men lose too. Men whores too. But it's not the same. I don't know. But
it's definitely not the same. Yeah, they gotta stop doing that shit. That shit don't even
that shit ain't the same.
Don't equate, bro. They gotta stop doing that shit.
That shit ain't the same.
I mean, it's an individual preference. I mean, everybody, if you definitely are not a person that can handle something like that, definitely don't get involved. Don't do it.
Like, damn, you going hit and runs? How many? You did a bunch of hit and runs when you was younger. So how young? How old you was when you stopped?
How
old was you stopped?
Creeping in. Cause I don't care. I mean, however many women you done slept with, I don't care. As long as you clean, let's go to the doctor, figure it out.
And you know what's crazy though, Bees? Because women are that mature. Men not.
Hey, Dion, I say that all the time. My bad,
not,
Fly.
B.
My fly, Dion, I say that all the time. Niggas do love hoes, but you got to understand it's the difference in hoes. We don't want the hoes that everybody know.
So if she ain't talking and if they ain't talking about who they done smashed, is she good?
That's what I was trying to tell Erin. Erin says she's transparent, but I'm saying we like the women that's, you could be a little hoish, a little freakish. I want a little freak. Excuse my language. Men want little freaks, right?
Niggas
we
love
want
the
little freaks. We want a female to show up in the bedroom and do some things. We like that shit, right? But we don't want to know everybody in the community that we living in and possibly touched on that thing.
Man.
Right? That's why a lot of niggas, right? And I'm a lot of men and women, they'll move out of town with their hoes. Like, nigga, you done with these females here. We're taking your ass somewhere else. Or, girl, we moving. We getting out of here. We ain't gonna be here. I like you and I'm digging you and all that. You be putting that thing on a nigga. But all these niggas up here, they seem to know you. We can't go nowhere without a nigga saying, hey, oh, what's up? Or you say, hey, such and such. Hey, such and such. And you got a nigga head spinning. Like, did you ate him up like you ate me up? Like, come on, man.
I mean, you're right. I mean, I ain't gonna argue with you on that. Image is everything. Nobody wants to be with the neighborhood. Right. I got you.
Image is everything. You said it, the perfect shit right there. Image is everything. But we want women to be a little experienced. Don't get it twisted.
I don't know who love hoes. Who love hoes?
We want you to be a hoe for us. I mean, me personally. You know what I mean? We want you to show off for us. You better show off because I'm a little nutty. I talk crazy and everything. So I want you to be a little nutty and off the hook in the bed, right? But shit, I don't want to be thinking that every nigga in the community, all your high school buddies, I knew them since high school. Yeah, here go one of these. Every 10 niggas you knew since high school, you know all the men. God damn.
I don't know, man. Nigga gonna treat a hoe like a hoe. Nigga ain't gonna treat a hoe no other way.
A hoe that you know is a hoe, though. This is what I'm saying. This is a difference. Now let me explain.
Saying when you don't know she a hoe, you gonna treat her like a queen.
When you don't know she a hoe, like you want her to put it on you, like you want her to be a little filthy with you. You want her to be a certain way, right? But if I'm going into it and I'm knowing you a hoe and niggas done had you, I'm not even considering or thinking about making you my lady.
That's understandable. That's definitely understandable.
Uncle Tony said, I'm trying to understand if LBZ is saying that she would prefer to give it up to somebody that she don't care about or won't have feelings for afterwards just for the temporary pleasure. That's what she said.
Don't be putting words in my life.
No,
mouth.
you saying you want the pleasure, you want the give and go. Give and go, nigga. Go about your business.
Explaining that has been done, and I said that I have dabbled, and I would do that. That's not saying what I want.
No. Oh, well, I get what you said. Yeah, she's not saying she want that, but she's saying, she cool with that.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I've done it. I know a lot of women that have done it.
And you also at an age, though, LBZ, where you ain't going around talking about, I've been doing a bunch of hit and runs the last few years. You ain't going to be telling no man that shit.
Who here Whoopi Goldberg, E? This what I'm trying to... Who doing that?
I ain't gonna front, yo. Back in the day, Whoopi used to have a fatty, yo. That's why she always used to cover it up. She used to have a big old butt.
Wicked.
I used to be like, Whoopi, crazy ass, letting the white man hit it and everything.
Wicked, boy.
I used to be like, yo, she letting the white man hit it, man. Whoopi. But Whoopi tripping, though, ain't she? She talk about she a fan of the give and go, of the hit and run. At 70 years old, boy, Whoopi still out here giving that thing
What's the young girl name again?
Keke Palmer. I'm not telling Keke Palmer.
I'm gonna convince she a hoe for real, though.
Come on, man. She said she was getting it in her parents' house and her parents was allowing it. One thing about Keke, man,
she was making the most money. That was how.
Yeah, yo, she young. In my mind, it's like, damn, you must not plan on getting married. Like, you ain't planning on getting married. And she been groomed and been under a lot of older women that she see doing this shit, that she think that it's okay. But I feel like she gonna get to a certain age where she like, damn. All the women that I was asking that shit back in the day, they single. They ain't got no men. We had goddamn Nia Long on there, no man. She a fan of the hit and run. Whoopi, single, no man. Who else she had on there? She had a bunch of people up there, fans of the hit and run and all this other stuff.
But the way you hear it though, it sounds like a lot of women don't even want that mental connection no more with men, bro.
Like that shit crazy,
like you could just imagine, the heartbreaks and pain a lot of these women went through. So to hear them say they don't even want that mental connection no more, that's why I said we in a state of no return.
It's crazy to me, yo.
Because women, you got to realize, I've been looking all day, talking about the stay-at-home man and all of that. We in a world of women independence, bro, where they feel like they don't need a man at all. Let's be clear, man.
They feel like they dominate.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like they dominate, and I get it, man. It's like a complete role reversal, right? Because I'm about to play this shit where they talk about the stay-at-home boyfriends. Right? It's like a complete role reversal going on out here. Like, we used to be talking about all the time, way before we had the show and all that, the men with purses. Like, what's going on? Yo, these niggas wearing skirts. All this stuff going on. It's like a complete role reversal going on out here. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to talk about it, man. Let me see, man. Read this first before I play the video. Neighbors, the stay-at-home boyfriend is becoming more common. According to reports, women held more payroll jobs than men in the United States early this year, marking a shift in the workforce as women continue to enter growing industries while men are leaving the workforce. Over the last year, jobs held by men decreased by 142,000, while women gained 298,000 jobs. This could be because women are increasingly filling jobs in industries like healthcare, social assistance, which have seen major growth. Economist Laura Ulrich says the trend appears to be more than a temporary change. It definitely doesn't to me, seem like the change has been driven by a recessionary period, which is what typically drives it. This seems to be more of a long-term decline that's led to more of a permanent shift going forward, or at least semi-permanent. Ulrich added that some younger men are also taking longer to enter the workforce, relying more on parents or partners for financial support. Thoughts? All right, so let's hear what this lady has to say real quick. And y'all tell me how y'all feel about it.
Gaining right now in this tragic trend for some women. The rise of the stay-at-home boyfriend.
What?
That's what I said.
No.
Yes.
Not real.
More and more, due to changing economic factors, Gen Z women are financially supporting the men in their life. Federal Reserve data show over the last 12 months, the number of jobs held by men fell by 142,000. Women gained 298,000 jobs. Indeed's hiring lab found 1.2 million jobs were added between February 2024 and February 2026, and 2/3 of those jobs went to women. So if you listen to Destiny's Child, ladies, leave your man at home. Probably because he can't afford a night out.
Because there's also the old school, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Got to have the J-O-B if you want to be with me.
It's a no for me, dog. It's so hard out here.
Is it hard? You are a beautiful, successful woman.
Single woman. Because, you know what I have found, and don't at me.
You know the key thing I heard, I'm going to keep it real, man, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, man. Women got to do what they got to do. She made sure to clarify that she was a single. He said she's a successful woman. She said single, successful woman. Right? She can't do it because of, I guess, the way shit going on or whatever the case may be. What do y'all think is causing this problem? Where more men are like
women get into a bag. Women
staying
get
at home.
Or are they getting into a bag?
Or are they getting more opportunities?
Now, let me say this though. I think we're in a super lazy. Hold on. Let me show you how this just went though. A lot of these men, these guys, a lot of guys that was raised by moms and stuff like that, bro. I'm telling you. Been raised by their moms.
Exactly.
Been taking care of their whole life. You already know.
But they definitely saying even the younger generation are staying home with parents or depending on the partner. So
these are men that wasn't taught how to be men. That's for one. But let's be clear. Women are getting to a bag where they can take care of the whole household. Let's not even play that game. The same way a man could go out there and get a bag and take care of the entire household, a woman could do the same thing right now.
Exactly. But it ain't necessarily because they get more opportunities, because they're taking more opportunities. They're going to school. We're getting these jobs.
I agree with Bees. They're taking more opportunities.
Women are definitely been putting on like that though. It ain't never been.
Women are in this construction field at an all-time high. You hear me?
Yeah, women always
over the road truckers.
See, women go get the jobs that's necessary. Like if they trying to get money, like shit, construction jobs, that's what paying. I gotta learn how to do construction. Where men, I think, are like, man, I don't want to do that job or whatever the case may be. Like, yeah, that type of shit. Yeah, that type of shit is going on. And I think, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's just a complete role reversal going on right now that I don't really like. I haven't really felt it since it's been going on. Since I first seen a guy put on the dress, right? Or put on a goddamn, these purses they be wearing. I never liked that. I used to be saying all the time, what the hell going on out here? Yo, like, what's going on? They be saying they man purse and all this other shit. What are we talking about here, man?
Hey, let me ask you this, though. I guess the real question would be, what is the man role in a household? Like, is it a role in a household now?
Because the women are so
Can
dominant
a man stay home
independent.
and raise the family?
Don't say
A man
that.
can't
Don't
stay home
say
and raise
that.
the kids and clean.
Women are
and
being
cook?
more dominant
say
though, LBs. This is not made up. This is even with the report, that's basically what the report is saying without saying it. Women are more dominant and more independent now than a lot of the men.
Let me ask B something real quick, E. Hey, B's, would you rather a man go out, make less than what you could go out and make, and then you have to work and he has to work, and now you got to go pay somebody to go get the kids, you got to do this, that, and the third, you're eating out more because nobody's cooking at home. Would you rather that, or would you rather go take the job that could take care of the whole family?
You asking me personally?
Yeah, that's a question.
We know what
would
B's
you
gonna
like?
say.
What would you think?
Nigga, you better go get that job.
That's crazy, bro.
Get 2 jobs if you got to.
Hey, B's, you're 8 hours in a day. B's, your
So
8
if
hours
he
in
go-
a day could take care of the
My
whole family.
goal is to
So if-
stop working. I'm tired.
So if he go get 2 jobs, what time do he have for his family and for you?
Let me ask B's this real quick.
I'm being serious.
B's, just understand what I'm saying. Your 8 hours could take care of the whole family. Your 8 hours could take care of the whole family.
I got you. I was joking though, for real. I was joking. Joking, not joking. Right?
Yeah, we know.
But if it came down to it, and depending on everybody's whatever our situation is, right? And I'm talking husband, I'm not talking boyfriend. Okay? Because we ain't doing that with no boyfriend. If my husband was in a situation, his job wasn't able to take care of a home, but I had access to the job to do that, I would definitely do that. And he would share with his part of taking care of the home and taking care of the kids. That's the role that you're going to have to switch to for the time being. That will need to change.
Because not for nothing, a lot of times, I don't know if you was finished, LBs, but you could finish if you wasn't.
No, I was just saying for the time being, it's not something that you're going to stay in that role forever. It's to serve the purpose or serve the needs of our family.
Why not, B's, when you're about to go get the pension? This is a lifetime job that you're about to go get.
A man that don't work, don't eat. Sorry, granddaddy said it.
Hey, that's it. I just wanted to see. I wanted to see, because not in a heartbeat, a man would go out there and put his life on the line. 8 hours, whatever that job may be, if it's going to be to provide for the whole family, where his wife had never had to step out the house again,
Yo,
I done seen instances.
Yeah.
I done seen instances where a man will work 2 jobs, right, to provide for the family, do everything that he need to do for the family, and the wife complain about not having time or not getting the time that she need. Him never being home and stuff like that. Like
it's insane to think about.
It's just,
you see how it all go together.
It's a double-edged sword.
You see
how it all go together.
It's like it's a lose-lose for real.
It is, in a way. I think we just got to focus on what you got to focus on. One, the people that are involved here, the caliber of the man we're talking about. Me, I'm old school. I grew up with, grandpa doing the farming and working at the factory, grandma at home, Tennessee. I grew up with that.
You grew up with granddad doing what?
Just the man. Being the man and providing.
I know he was the man. I know you said farming and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
I know he was the man. Granddad had a big bag. See, it's a difference.
Had 12 kids. So, and he worked at the factory, did all that. Grandma, she only went to work when he got laid off. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. And you know what I'm saying? I grew up seeing the men be the men. I got aunts that have never held a job ever in their whole life.
But times have changed.
I know times have changed. That's why I said we got to look at several things, the caliber of the man, because for me, looking at a man who does not want to work, does not sit well with me based on the values that I have, does not want to pursue anything. That's a problem for me. I want you, if we can work it out where we're doing this to make sure our household is okay, then that's what we got to do. But if you don't have the desire to be in that role as a man, to provide and be the head of the household, to lead, because it's hard for you to lead if you are in the passenger seat. I'm sorry, it just don't happen like that.
And I think that, yeah, Albie,
yeah, so I feel like it just depends on who you're dealing with. If I can wait and we can work this through for this time being, and then we can figure out a different situation, down the road to allow you to be the man that you were bred to be, then we can work on doing that down the road.
You said key word though, desire. Right?
Desire,
if a man ain't desire, you need to reassess your situation. If he's not desiring to better himself or get a better job or do the things that he need to do to take care of the family or help take care of the family, then we got a problem. If a nigga just want to sit home and play video games and come home, the dishes done, and he making a little meal, then he in complete role reversal mode.
And even stay-at-home moms are doing it this day. Just because you're at home, you're doing things, doesn't mean that you can't be productive and add to the household financially. People are doing things online. They're selling things. They're, making products. They're doing businesses at home. You got work from home jobs. It's a lot of things that you can do. It's about the person that you're with and their desire to want to better the household, do their part, do their share. But myself personally, I lose respect if a man does not want to work. I don't have respect.
And with this survey also, I wonder how many of these men, like I don't even know if they even considered asking these things, like are men just really wanting to be stay-at-home boyfriends, or are men home building businesses or trying to set up other things
that makes
to fill a void of them not working. You understand what I'm saying? Where they just, I don't want to work, or are they trying to bust other moves and make other things happen? So I don't know, but like you said, man, if you don't got if you don't got the desire to do anything, I can't condone that. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I can't.
That ain't the type of guy I want, especially as a boyfriend.
I can't condone that, because like, especially if you're dealing with a woman that got kids, right? Because the kids looking at you. Like, you want to be some type of role model. You want people to see you out here striving. This is how you're supposed to be moving as a man, or whatever the case may be. That's what you want them to see. You don't want them to see you with your feet kicked up every time they come in from school. And like, that shit is like, I don't know.
Lame.
Yeah, well, you gonna call it what you call it. I ain't gonna, just shit on the men like that. But I just don't think it's
that's something you can change though. It's not, you can be lame for a moment. You ain't got to be lame forever.
I also think that like a lot of, I don't know where the masculinity is going. You know what I'm saying? You see it in some of the older guys, they still have all that, but these younger guys, they getting into this, I guess like Era said, they soft era. I don't know what era that is.
They want to be the man and a woman too.
I don't know, man. And still, like, you trying to call shots. You ain't bringing no bread to the table, like none of that shit. Like, that shit ain't cool.
And that to me makes me feel like you're less than, because
I would think you gotta have a side hustle at home.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, Fly.
In that position as a man, I got the ball, so I feel like, I'm saying, me taking orders from a female in my own household would make me feel less than.
And that's why I don't like the. I'm not gonna say I don't like the survey. I think that the survey could have been better off to where they was like, a lot of guys are leaving the workforce and pursuing other things, getting into business or doing certain things, like where if they just being home playing video games, like LBZ said, man, listen, man, you might as well put him in the video game outside, had a video game outside the door waiting for him, man. Once he go to the store, come back, like, yeah, your video game days are over in this house, brother.
But to your point, Bees, I ain't gonna front. As a man, the most humbling thing ever is to have to ask somebody for money. That shit, I can't do that shit, bro, for nothing. I'm going to go get $1 by any means necessary.
Yo, that shit make you feel like I don't even know, yo. That shit make you feel funny though.
It make you feel funny. Just think about that shit. Having to ask somebody for $1.
You can. I mean, I can't even build up the courage.
I can't do it, bro.
You know what, man?
Do it,
I go without, man. Whatever it is I need it, fuck it, man.
I will starve. You hear me?
Like for real, man. Like I don't know, yo. That shit's like
I feel
I don't
the
know,
same
yo.
way,
I don't
but
know
for
what's
me,
going on
I
with.
know I lose respect if I'm dating somebody and they ask me to lend them money. I feel away. I really lose a little bit of respect.
Hey, Aaron, you need to sit them niggas on the side of the road. She said, "I bet men that don't hesitate to ask.
Don't hesitate."
They think they doing you a service with
ask you for money.
Hey, Aaron, they think they doing you a service with the hit and run. You gotta pay for this, baby girl. You gotta pay for this, baby girl. Yeah, they think they doing you a service. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I expect you to go get the washcloth, everything. Go get the washcloth and have the sandwich ready within 20 minutes, please. Have the sandwich ready and something to drink so I can refuel. Thank you.
I know that's
Thank
right,
you very,
Aaron.
Thank you very much. She said it's never that good. So I know your ass be like, go ahead, man. I ain't got no money for you, man. I ain't got nothing for you. And I'm gonna say, if a man ain't got that, if he ain't got pride enough to be like, yo, I can't, like me, that'll break my pride, man. Like, God damn, I ask a motherfucker like, oh, let me get, I would be saying I need. I would be saying I need like 30 times. I need nothing. Can I get man, I don't even know how to ask this shit. You know I'm kind of fucked up. Like, come on, man. Nah, man. Nah, we ain't doing that, yo.
If you really are in need, say, you had your car broke down, you need, X amount of dollars to fix it, or, you know what I'm saying? Really in a bind. You know what I'm saying? It's no.
You know what I'm gonna do, LBs?
You got some men out here. Can you buy me a beer? Can you get me?
Now listen.
Hey, B, the real man gonna sell his soul to the devil. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you that right now.
Look, this is what I'm gonna do, right? And Nas said it best, right, in a song. He said, "I got no game. It's just some woman understand my story, right? So if I'm dealing with you, my car broke down. I'm not gonna say I ain't got no money to fix it. You gonna see I ain't got no money to fix it, but you're gonna be like, yo." And then you may say, yo, what you doing for that? I got to figure it out. I'm trying to do whatever the case may be. And you offer, that's different.
That's different. Right. That's different.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not coming to say, yo, I need money to get the car fixed. Can you help me with that? I can't do that shit. I just can't do that as a man. I just can't do that shit. I can't do it. That car sit on the side of the road for 2 months until I get this shit figured out. I don't care what the fuck I got to go through. Man, you don't offer, I'm not asking. That's it. I ain't doing that shit. No, I can't do that.
Somebody told me I had a man complex because I don't ask men for money.
I was about to say, good thing I got a wife that I'm gonna ask my wife for every goddamn thing.
Sometimes,
you know what I'm saying? It's different, right?
If you dealing with a man,
that's why it's way different. It's way different when you got a wife. It's way different.
But if you dealing with a man, LBs, right? I don't think a man would mind you asking for something. You know what I'm saying? If you dealing with him. Now, if you ain't dealing with a nigga and you met him one day and y'all chilled for a week, y'all went on a few dates and you asked him, that's different. Please don't ask me for nothing. Right? But if we dealing with each other and we rocking out, like this is what we doing, I don't think no man will mind you asking them for anything.
I know that it might not, but I don't.
I be saying LBZ kind of like the niggas? We gotta watch LBZ. We gotta soften LBZ up a little bit, man.
Oh no, B, B's tough as hell.
LBZ hardcore.
B's tough as hell.
I will hustle. I'll sell something, even if it's some of yours. I ain't asking you for nothing.
Hey, Aaron, it might not be gold. It might be gold plated. He might give you that gold plated wood. Yo, hey, man, we done reached that time, man. We had mad more subjects, but yo, listen, man. I'm Moto EMS, man. The Have Nots Mascot. Appreciate y'all coming out and rocking with us, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, man. Leave a comment, man, and make sure you're hitting them notifications so you know when we're going live, man. Like I say every day, man, stay sucker free in the world. full of lollipops because there's some suckers out here, men and women alike. Please believe me. Hey, yo, I love y'all, man, and I will see y'all tomorrow, man.
Y'all, LB's here holding it down for the ladies. Thank y'all for joining us on another successful Women Chat Wednesday. Great conversations. Definitely please keep coming back. We're here Monday through Friday. Don't know what the time is going to be, but if you subscribe, you will not miss us. So make sure that you hit the like button on your way out. If you did not, definitely make sure you have a great rest of your day. Remember that existence is automatic and purpose is chosen.
Absolutely.
Yo, Fly Global, Mr. Everywhere. You ain't never there. I am the Jersey representative South. Hey, look, man, another good one today. I'm telling you, man, niggas' pride be fucked up. I won't ask my brother for shit. I'm telling you that right now.
Yo, come on, man.
I won't ask my fucking
a nigga
brother
be asking Fly like, yo, why you ain't tell me nothing?
I ain't
why you ain't said nothing to
shit.
me? Nah, I wasn't gonna ask you trouble you for that.
But we love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us, man. We halfway through the week. Boy, I'm struggling. I'm getting there. We will see y'all tomorrow, Thursday. 100.
Yes, sir.
Can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about with and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps forward. Naturally, gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I am the have-not mascot.